You're wonky. Good. Still slightly morning. It's been a while since I've recorded a studio vlog. It's currently the summer holidays, and getting any form of work done has proven to be terrible. My child is at a sports camp for the next 3 days. He's not there overnight or anything, he's coming home, but during the day he's doing football and multi-sports, so that means I can actually get stuff done. Yay. So I have been trying to work on this commission for the longest time and I haven't been able to get anything done, so I've just got everything ready, just about to start work, got some Netflix on, gonna have some nice chill drawing times. Feels like I haven't drawn in an absolute age, probably because I haven't. So I'm a happy little bug today with an extremely itchy nose because I picked up Suki and her fluff just went everywhere. Anyway, this morning I have packaged some orders and walked them to the post box already. I have a big box down there of cards and my new thank you notes from Printed. I have had a look at the thank you notes. They're pretty good. I'm enjoying them with the new branding and everything, and I can't wait to start using them. And I've also got restocks of a lot of cards, and then I've got 2 new designs. I was trying to think of what designs I actually want to put on cards because I haven't actually had a restock of any of my cards so far this year, I don't think. Maybe some in March, but I haven't made any new designs. I've barely done any drawings this year, but I have done the Hoopo, or however you say it, and a couple of others that I feel like would make good cards. So I decided to design some new ones. I didn't film the process because it was one of those rare moments that I've had in the morning where James has just kind of watched Puppy Dog Pals and I've just been like, right, now is my chance to grab half an hour's work. So it was one of those, I just kind of designed them during that time, so I didn't film it, I apologise. But I will show you in the next clip most likely the cards and see what you think of them. I also need to start designing my calendar. I didn't think that I had enough designs to fill the calendar, but I realised last year I just did a bird calendar and I didn't add any of the mammals and wildlife that I did last year. So I'm just going to go through and see how many designs I've got to see if I've got enough to fill the calendar. And then start designing that because it's coming up to that time of year again, and a calendar at Christmas time is always my bestseller and I do not want to miss out on that. So I need to get started on that because if I do need to do any designs I need to get cracking. I was hoping that I could get a live stream done for my patrons and my students either tomorrow or Wednesday, but I think I just need to crack on with this commission and get it done and then turn my attention to tutorial work. James goes back to school on the 5th of September, which isn't too long, it's 2 weeks time. I'm really looking forward to that. I've really enjoyed the summer with him off, but oh my god, have I just missed sitting down and actually getting on and doing some work. So I'm looking forward to that, and then I can just focus solely on getting the work done that I want to get done. So yeah, in the next, I don't know when I'll put this up, I might put it up Friday, because I didn't do a video last week because again I did schedule a couple of videos and edit them before summer but I haven't managed to get anything done during summer. Anyway, yeah, so this week is just 3 days hopefully of solid drawing, and hopefully I can get this done. It's 2 lovely doggos. I'll show you some progress most likely. Well, I will show progress because I've got nothing else to show. Are 2 little black doggos. So they're going to be fairly simple, fairly straightforward. There's no like complicated areas. They're just short-haired Labradors. So I'm looking forward to just sitting down, putting some Netflix on and just drawing away. Yeah, so that's my plan for this week. I also need to order my roll labels, my roll sticker labels for the new branding, and I've also designed like a little embossing stamp which I'm going to stamp limited edition prints with. So I need to finalise the designs and order those, and I'll show you those if they come in before the time I get around to editing this vlog. But anyway, let's get drawing. My plants are so thirsty. That one, Althea, the fern, this beauty, she takes a whole can. A whole can, well it's not a very big can. She takes a whole can. I'm just going to go through and water the rest of them. Do a little bit of plant care. I don't know if anybody is interested in the plants that I have. If you are, let me know in the comment section, because I've acquired a few more and all of them are doing really well and thriving, so it's now Wednesday. So my 3 days of getting so much done. Monday was fine because that was the time that I recorded the first bit and I was like, yes, I'm gonna get some work done. This is what I managed to do in that time. I didn't get like the most amount done, mainly because I was very hyperactive and it took me a long time to like sit down and actually work. But I still think I managed to get like a fair chunk done. There's 2 dogs on this, if you can just see. So I was really hoping to get like this done in the 3 days, but yesterday, well, my child went to his after school club and he went with everything that he was supposed to, sun cream, all of that. When I picked him up, he was filthy and he was sunburnt. So he did not have his sun cream reapplied on Monday at all, I don't think. His face was so red. I was really angry as well because I was like, if you can see that a child is getting burnt, then you should reapply sun cream. And it's not like I didn't have any with me because it was one of the things that they said to take. So he had sun cream in his bag, unless they got the kids to reapply and James just didn't do his face. But his face was so burnt and he was absolutely worn out. So he didn't want to go yesterday, and I didn't want to force him. One, because I was angry with the whole way that it was all handled and organised anyway, because it was a shit show. We'd already like pre-booked and paid for the 3 days. We went on the Monday, but he didn't go yesterday, which I was kind of like, okay, I don't really want to send him if he doesn't want to go, and I was really annoyed with everything and how it's handled anyway. But then I was like, oh, but I really want to work. But I didn't want to just send my kid to something that he didn't want to do and that I wasn't happy with just so that I could work. So I kept him at home yesterday even though he was supposed to go, so I didn't manage to get anything done. But today is, yesterday and Monday was like football and multi-sports, but today is inflatables with bouncy castles and things. So I think he's going to enjoy it a lot more. When I did turn up this morning, it was a lot more organised than it was on Monday, thank Christ, because if it was as terribly organised as Monday, I was just going to turn around and come back. So he's gone in today, So I'm managing to get some work done. So I haven't got as much done as I hoped that I would, but that's okay because I have a 5-year-old child and I still need to work on my life things as well as work. I'll have plenty of time to work once he goes back to school in September, which is like a week and a half away now, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do some more work on this today and watch some more trash on Netflix, because for some reason watching trash on Netflix really gets me motivated and really makes me productive. I need to still go through and do like not business decisions. I need to go through and I need to look at some photos that I took when I went to the wetlands and everything with all the birds and collate like some good images and post on Patreon. Yeah, I need to do that, and I also need to like take new mock photos for all of my products. I still need to package up all of those things down there. There's still some things that I need to do, but this commission is my priority, so I'm going to work on this a little bit today. Yeah. I would talk to you guys whilst packaging. Yesterday I managed to get a couple of bits done, so I did some more on the dog commission, which is coming along really nicely. I'll show you that in a bit. And then I didn't manage to get any of the other bits that I wanted done, but I spent some nice time like just drawing, you know, working my way through, just really getting in the groove and just making sure that I can make the best possible portrait, really. I'm really wanting to work on some other things that I've kind of like set my mind to. James has just joined me. He is waiting for Simon to finish work. He's very attached to him at the moment and just is like, when is Daddy coming home? All of that kind of stuff. So we're dealing with that at the moment. Bless you. Bless you. So he's just sitting down there watching Puppy Dog Pals, which means that I can get a little bit of work done. Just working on these Etsy orders. I really need to get a crack on with my Etsy shop because I have a bunch of things that I need to change and relist and all of that kind of fun stuff. I say fun. It is quite fun because it's different from the normal day-to-day running of, you know, just drawing and that kind of thing. I am actually quite looking forward to doing those bits, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to get too much done until James actually goes back to school, which is a shame. It's nice to spend time with him, but it's just a shame because I just really want to work at the same time. don't sell very many of these. My A5 prints I've got listed. They're a bargain as well, at just like £5. They're a bit bigger than the card that I usually do. I think they're a bargain. I do need to increase the price of a few things on Etsy and everything. Yeah. Yo, what got? Sausage sarnie.
Sausage.
He's just come home. Yeah, I need to increase the price of some things. I need to really go through and like check all of my pricing. So that's gonna be fun. It's heavy. It's very, very heavy. Okay. Are you ready? Whew. This took a lot of effort to lift up. In here I've got my card designs and my thank you notes. I might have to just stand up and unpack it. They always put everything in one. They always put everything together and it makes it incredibly difficult to lift it out. Wish they just like pack it so there was like different items in different things so you just like pluck it out. But yeah, they've literally like put everything all in one, so when I just have to bring it out in drips. The thank you notes. This should now be easier to lift out, in theory. Or not. I have little room. Now we can get into the meat. These craft envelopes are getting more and more grey the more that I order. They're just looking very grey. I'll keep this board because this is good for packaging. This I've got plenty of and I don't tend to keep it, especially as I've like ripped into it anyway. My thank you note is roughly the same. I've kept all of like the wording and everything fine, the same. I think I changed one or two things. Can't remember, I worked on this a while ago now. I changed the mission statement on the back, the wording on that. I've changed the images and the colours, obviously. My nails match at the moment. I did that on purpose because I want to take some brand photos. But I've just like added in these swallows because I mentioned like the Cirque du Soleil. And then I've added in yellow, my little signature. Changed the social media icons, got rid of Twitter because I do not use Twitter. And I've just like made this more me, like hi there, you know, that kind of thing. And then on the back I've just noticed that these are printed a little bit dodgily, the font, but it's okay, they're only thank you notes. And then yeah, just like changed everything to purple. I had a feeling then that I didn't change this text, but I did. It's just larger and I'm like it's not the same. So I've ordered 1,000 of those. Doesn't look like 1,000. The paper quality is different on these. It's slightly thinner, and the previous thank you notes that I ordered were on a recycled card, and I really wanted to do that again, but I'm really kind of budget conscious and I'm like, it doesn't need to be on recycled paper as long as it's recyclable, which these are. So I opted for a cheaper paper. It's slightly less kind of, this is more of like a silky texture, whereas the card before was just like a very matte kind of almost grainy paper, and I don't think it necessarily needed to be that for a thank you card. So I opted for this paper. It's still like a nice sturdy thank you note, it still feels nice, it still looks nice and prints really good. So I've just saved myself 10p on every sale because my thank you cards were quite expensive to get printed. So I've saved myself 10p per order, which is fantastic. So I'm happy about that. I usually order the gold labels with the stag. I'm not ordering those anymore. I'm ordering labels on a roll and having them just block colour printed rather than foil printed. And I think I usually order about 250 of the gold labels at a time, and it works out quite expensive at £70. And I'm getting a roll of 1,000 labels, same size and everything, 1,000, which will cost me £105. So I'm saving a lot on stickers as well. So I'm actually business budgeting and doing a good job with it, I think. Anyway, let's get on to the cards. So I've just got like a couple of, like a lot of these are just restocks. You would have seen these designs before. This one's always selling out. Just gonna try and find the new ones because the old ones, let's say they're older designs, they're not really like as important or interesting to look at. The only thing I have changed on the back of my cards is I've changed the fonts, and I've also changed on the back, it used to say coloured pencil wildlife artist. Because I'm going into more conservation, I've added on the back conservation wildlife artist, because I'll be running promotions from, I don't know whether it'll be September or October, because September's going to come around too quickly for me to sort it out with James still being at home. But I will be doing more like promos depending on the theme that I've got going on over on Patreon. Certain items I'll be donating a percentage to a conservation charity. Okay, so I've got a new one here. I've also ordered more ducks, finally, with the correct spelling of swimming on the back. So this is one of my new designs here. Let me try and find the other one so I can show that at the same time. Aha! Oh, it looks so good! Oh yeah. Oh, maybe he's... No, he's alright. He's good. I like that. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I've got two new designs. That was 4, but it was also 2. I've got the Hoopo study, which looks really fantastic and is printed really, really nicely and really well. Really pleased with that one. And then I went with, because I was really proud of this drawing, I went with the iris. Just a really nice iris card. I think it would make like a nice with sympathy card, or like just a thank you card. I am hoping to get my cricket down at some point so that I can personalise cards, especially ones like this in particular. Not so much like these ones because the wording is hard to place, but I might list like these with sympathy at the top. So there's like a plain option and then an option with some kind of wording. So I'm going to have a little play around with that. But those are my new products. I stupidly don't have any cellophane bags or enough cellophane bags to package 300 cards. I didn't quite get my act together and order them, even though these have been sitting in a box for a week now, unopened. I'll go through and check all of the others and make sure they're all okay, but I'm pretty sure they should be because I haven't changed the files or anything prior to printing, so they should be all good. I worked away a little bit yesterday on the commission, so this is as far as I've got. So we've got almost one complete dog. I'd say he's 2/3 done now. A lot of the hard part is done. I consider the ears one of the hard part, and the nose. Tongues I love, and gums as well. I seem to like breeze through all of those. So I've got that much done. And then obviously I have to do the other one as well. The other one doesn't have like ears that are coming forward. His ears are more on the side and you can just see like the profile of the ear. He's got more teeth and gum area and like a larger nose in your face. So I'm glad that they are like two different poses and like different things that I have to focus on. I'm really looking forward to doing the other one actually. I think he's going to be the more enjoyable out of the two. Just a feeling. Yeah, that's pretty much I think all I've got for this studio vlog. I need to edit this together, so I'm going to sign off and say goodbye. For the next studio vlog I think I'm going to package up these cards, and I don't know, I might do maybe next week, hopefully if my child goes off to my nan's for one day, I might do like a day in the life kind of vlog where I can get like a lot of things done rather than a week long of things. I don't know, we'll see. My plants need desperation. They are in desperate need of water. It's been hot today. I need to get and do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys soon. I hope you have a lovely weekend and I'll see you later. Bye.